Hey there, folks, and welcome back to the Elbonian Department of Defense's Labor Day special. We're aware that that is not a holiday celebrated here in Elbonia, but by God and whoever's in charge right now, we're gonna make it one, aren't we?
Yeah, no, we'll make it one. No reason not to.
So as you can see, we have a Sturmgewehr.
Mixing it up, just something a little different. Different things on our
Well,
plate.
actually, I should come clean on this. We don't have a Sturmgewehr. We have like 50,000 Sturmgewehrs.
Look, I don't know why they have a warehouse of these things. Like, I don't. Why? Why did they buy those?
Uh, I'm not really sure. I can tell you that they're not all the exact same pattern. We have a handful in earlier patterns. We have I've seen at least two MKB-42s, a handful of MP-43s. Yeah, it's a bit of a hodgepodge, and unfortunately, we have a lot of ammunition for them.
So we gotta make use of them because no one else is gonna buy them except museums.
Yeah, and I don't think your average museum is interested in 50,000 of the same gun.
Mm-mm.
So let's get to business. All right. First of all, we need to just modernize this whole thing. So I'm thinking polymer, plastic.
Yeah, polymer is probably our best bet. Is just modernize the frame, very least give us something to work with.
I equipped the wrong specialized tool for, and it's too small.
I mean, technically speaking, we could just copy the Russians, but that's like boring.
What, like just steal outright the form factor and the
Yeah,
cartridge design of the
we
rifle and do something completely different with it, basing its gas system off the M1 Garand?
yeah, you know.
So as much I love the big wooden stocks. I love it, but it's heavy. It's unnecessary weight. Also, let's talk about this muzzle section right up here. Just talk about that real shortly. So that is metal.
Ah,
Uh, it is metal that is in contact with the barrel, and that is where you put your hand.
you, um, what?
That is where you put your hand. Usually, you can also just grab the magazine well.
I imagine you want to grab the magazine well more than you want to grab the piece of metal on the barrel. Because
Yeah,
that does not sound like a fun time.
yeah. With a sustained automatic fire, which you probably wouldn't expect from like yeah, some kind of automatic rifle,
Oh
right?
yeah, no, I mean, no, it's just automatic for the fun of it. It doesn't actually.
Uh, so I am putting forward that we acquire acquire a number of handguards. Now, there is, of course, a very simple solution if I will just do my usual magic. I was lied to.
You were lied to.
I was lied to. I was
you
told this was transparent. Even the file name said it was transparent. I've clearly been lied to. People need to actually start making their PNGs transparent.
Oh my, the curse of the non-transparent PNG.
How do you even do that? How do you even do that?
Great amounts of disregard for how PNGs should operate.
Okay, let's try a different one. Nope.
You're
No,
you're
it's okay.
you're a little quiet there. Well,
Uh, we are having technical difficulties, so I tell you what,
yeah.
we'll just use the high-tech software to emulate a Picatinny handguard on the front of this. So,
Just
solid fill,
yeah, no. Picatinny right there. Boom.
and I'll put like the big ribs.
R-
Is
ribs.
is rib for your attachments? Ribs for her attachments too.
Ribbed for your enemy's displeasure.
Exactly. And with since we're basically just acquiring a bunch of American M4A1 handguards, we can also threes I hear are going out of favor in favor of the M320, which you can actually take off the rifle. So let me just hang on. Let me pull up one. We'll just have it next to the rifle, showing off that it can in fact be attached with these new advanced handguard we've just put on here.
Ah, the greatest of Elbonian engineering.
Scale it up to about the right size. It actually, if we just cut it down a little bit back here, we just work on it to make it fit, it actually would fit quite snugly next to the magazine well here. So I think that's a great bridge we've just provided. Here, let me just preemptively cut this section off. We'll come up with our own attachment point. Make it look sort of like the grenade launcher for the FN Scar. I mean,
I
those
mean,
things look cool.
yeah,
How they wrap up the whole magazine well. I'm certain that causes zero problems for maintenance.
yeah, I'm sure there's no maintenance issues. Eh, I'm sure the user end people love it.
I mean, it's a Scar, so,
I,
they do.
it is a Scar, yeah.
Okay, but we've got an issue. Um, this is very flimsy top cover. Like, this section is just a thin bit of stamp steel, and the bolt is directly beneath it.
Oh, I don't. That doesn't sound good.
So, the sights like this are fine. They're just irons. You're not going to be using them beyond a few hundred yards anyways. The problem comes when you want to put anything on that top rail. Because, like, the AK's dust cover, which is fixed with, like, just a pin at the back of the whole thing, holding it on, and if you've ever seen optic mounts for AKs, you'll know they hook around. So my plan is we just do that.
Yeah, I mean, no reason not to just take. Hey, if it works, don't fix it.
So if you'll allow me quickly grab my design for an optics rail, we'll just have it. All right, rear in. Now this will be just like the AK. It'll hook around on the other side up the top. Actually, let me let me expand it a little bit. I think we need, just in case we want a larger optic on there, like some kind of crazy 12x sniper man scope, that kind of thing. The kind
Oh,
of thing you would absolutely expect on a Sturmgewehr 44.
yeah, the silly shit people do. God,
Silly nonsense.
walking up with my full auto assault rifle and a 12 times optic scope.
We could even convert it into a light machine gun or something. I don't know. We'll figure out drums for this thing at some point, I guess. So, speaking of the magazines, they're a little big, Stick out a lot, and they sell like 30 rounds. I think Elbonia deserves more than 30 rounds for its. I assume we're handing these to the National Guard, so more than 30 rounds for them.
God, I don't even know what we hand the National Guard. I'm pretty sure they get half the shit anyway.
I swear, last week I talked to a guy in the National Guard. He was holding a Mauser 98.
We need to check their stockpiles.
We need to sort that. It might be problematic. I swear there was a boys anti-tank rifle in there last I looked. But yeah, we've got our lovely Picatinny. We'll leave the irons on just in case, backup sights.
All right.
In fact, what we thing we could, in fact, attempt is if I move Picatinny here and we move the rear sight backwards and we move
Move
our
the
lovely
Picatinny forwards.
so that way they don't interfere with one another and or whatever, I don't know.
I don't know. Joy.
That way you can still see down the iron sights even with the Picatinny occupied, probably.
Hopefully.
Unless, in which case, too bad.
Oh well.
But it is up to the side, which I should say, the hook around to the side optic mount is exactly what they did when they actually put a Zeiss 4X scope on this.
Huh. That's, I mean, I guess it's historically accurate.
Right. Zeiss 4, I think. Yes. So, I'm looking at this magazine and I'm thinking it's excellent, but it's very, very flimsy, very low capacity. I'm certain we could come up with a lovely drum magazine for this.
Yeah, a drum definitely would do a little bit better on the ammo count, especially.
So, let me see. So if I'll acquire tactically. The Soviets had a similar thing. They had curved drums.
Oh God, curved drums.
No, the RPK had one.
Why don't we just take it a step further and stick a dish on top?
What, a pan magazine?
No.
Those are so early 20th century.
It's so beautiful yet so horrendous.
There's nothing horrendous to be seen here.
Nope, just top the line military engineering.
So let's okay, I've acquired us a drum magazine. Let's bring it in.
Hey.
And we'll leave it over here just to denote that it is in fact an
Optional
magazine change. We'll change the aspect ratio a little bit so that it fits better to the Sturmgewehrs size.
Yeah. All right. I mean,
we totally did not just steal the Soviet RPG drum, but
no, I mean, the Soviets stole stuff, we steal from them, they stole from us, so we're getting even.
I'm pretty sure they never stole from us. Pretty sure we're just stealing from them over and over again. I think that's just kind of how Elbonia goes.
Yeah, fair.
Anyways, so about that polymer furniture, let me just quickly plasticify it all up with this nice gray. You know what? No, we're copying the Soviets, so what we need is a real man's plastic called Bakelite.
Oh,
we need
God.
Bakelite on this thing.
Bakelite.
And Bakelite is orange. Everybody knows orange is a great color.
It is such an operator color.
Orange is an excellent color. It is even on our flag, so I mean,
It blends into so many things.
Blends into so many things. I mean, that's why they used it for all those AK-74 magazines. Also, it was light, so that helped. Yeah, we'll worry about the sling mount another time.
Sling mount? Oh, who needs a sling mount?
I'll just go in again, and we'll put little mark to indicate where we're gonna put the sling mount. It's right there in the stock where it was before.
Just fine.
Got lovely Bakelite furniture on this. We've got the Picatinny rails for days. Optional M203 underbarrel grenade launcher, drum magazine. What are you thinking? What else does it?
I mean, it's already a piece of work. Do we have to? Is there anything we have to do with the feed, or is it still comparable?
I think it's fine. You
Yeah.
know, we really could. You know, this rifle is lacking in the department of what goes on the barrel.
Yeah. Yeah.
What What do you think? What do you think?
I think we stick a whole bunch of front stuff on it and make it heavier.
Hmm. You know, that sounds reasonable. So we'll extend the barrel a bit. You know, I think it needs a bayonet lug.
Obviously, you always need a bayonet lug.
Well, yeah, obviously. We'll leave, and it had, in at least the prototypes, a bayonet lug down here, but they never got put on the production model. So we'll just put the bayonet lug on there. I'm certain there was no reason that the Germans abandoned the bayonet lug on here. They were just being sissies.
Of course.
Those Nazis, known for making extremely logical decisions. You know, I think they were just being kind of sissies on that one, which is a real shame. Because bayonets on a Sturmgewehr is cool. We'll ignore how that interfaces with the M203, but I'm slightly concerned. What if what if we cannot source enough M203s?
Oh, that's not a good thought.
So I'm thinking, thicken up the barrel a little bit here just to help demonstrate. I'm thinking we could utilize a bit of an older technology that was around at the time when this was first made for launching grenades.
No.
I'm certain this rifle will have no issues if we just put a rifle grenade adapter on there.
No. No. No.
What are you upset about? I think this is a
I
great idea.
I'm not upset. I'm just concerned. I
I see zero issues with this.
yeah, I don't see how this could go wrong, but I don't also see how it can go right either.
And hear me out, hear me out, hear me out.
Okay.
So
I'm
the
hearing
soldiers
you
are
out.
moving up in the advance. They're armed with a bunch of these, you know, fancy new rifles, and their grenadier, he loads a blank cartridge into the chamber, he mounts a rifle grenade, and he loads his M203 at the same time. He fires the rifle grenade, it goes whistling in, and then he fires the second grenade from the M203.
I feel like we should just give.
Kaboom! Kaboom!
I feel like
Imagine a whole squad with two shots of grenade power.
I feel like at
The
that
ability to
point,
completely decimate enemy force.
don't we just give them a rotary launcher?
No, 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 no. You see, because if this can still be a rifle, and also since we're putting a drum on it, we might as well make it fit in the light machine gun roll. So I borrowed some bipods from the Soviet Union. Let me
More.
just stop advertising.
No advertising. No free advertisement.
No free advertisement. Yeah. So we'll have an option for a bipod.
So,
We'll lock it in over.
so we've made this
We will lock it
the
in over the gas block here. I'm certain that won't create any issues.
light machine gun Grenadiers variant. We've taken
With
an assault
the
rifle
long range sniping.
and made it an everyman's rifle, but it's also
It's everything. It's perfect. It can do every job in the military. It's we can put anti-tank rifle grenades on there, and it'll take out like light armor
I.
vehicles and track tanks.
It's not
We can
good for
put regular
CQC though.
grenades. Nonsense, nonsense. It's fully automatic. It's relatively compact, but the problem is I want to put a folding stock on it, but it's got the buffer tube in there. Like the
Yeah,
stock needs to be there, otherwise the gun doesn't shoot.
that's so
It's like
silly.
an AR-15. You ever seen those
Yeah, I've seen a few.
that are pistols with the stock removed? They've still got the tube sticking out the back because that's where
Ugh.
the spring is. Yeah, that's what the STG has in the stock. It's literally the same kind of thing.
Oh, that's
Even when
gross.
popped open, like even kind of like in two pieces, like an AR-15 is a little funny.
Well, I think we've made something.
Mm,
It's better than what we
can't
had.
can't help but feel we're missing something. Do you have any last ideas before we finalize this and ship it?
I mean, we have. If we didn't have the rifle grenade, I was going to say we could just ingrain a silencer, but we have a
Oh, an
rifle grenade.
integral suppressor.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can thread the end of the rifle grenade adapter.
Oh boy. Oh,
Look, did it with the FAMAS, it'll be fine.
I'm sure we'll have no issues.
All right,
All right.
threaded.
Uh, I mean, I don't think we have much more to do with it.
I think you're right. I think this is truly the most modern, up-to-date rifle of the first century.
It's I don't yeah I mean I don't think there's any other choice. I don't think we can choose anything else.
I, I'm pretty proud of it. I think
Hey,
we have created something that's excellent.
yeah. Have you noticed the National Guard keeps keeping us away from their dry docks? Like they don't
From
want
the
us
dry
there.
dock?
Yeah, the dry dock.
Oh, you mean they keep like sending us back and forth between the Navy Department and the National Guard and the Army as to who has authority over that region, and
Y-
we keep getting sent back and
yeah,
weird.
they don't let us into the warehouse there. I'm very curious.
I think they're hiding something from us.
They gotta be. Anyways, donuts.
I'm personally in a mood for croissants, but I think donuts are perfectly tipped.
All right.
Uh, yes, but
Well,
add
we'll
that to the meeting first.
we'll leave it to the engineers from here.
Yeah.
All right, folks, that's the end of today's presentation. I'm glad for the assorted personnel that have showed up. Jared, the janitor, Dave from Cadet School. Good to see you, Dave. Yeah, you. Uh, I'm just glad we got everyone here. What few people have actually showed up to watch this, probably very cringe, but in my opinion, at least mildly entertaining video. Um, but in all seriousness, if you liked the video, there is a button for that. I know, amazing. And if you actually like the garbage this channel produces, you might even consider pressing the little subscribe thingy and pressing the bell button. Because it turns out when you subscribe to things, you do not get notifications unless you opt into those. YouTube is very annoying about that. Why am I doing this now? It's very simple. Because studies have shown that if you say this at the end of a video, more people do it. Amazing. I know. If you've somehow gotten this far, congratulations. If you're a bot, thanks, I guess. Um, yeah.